Hi, my name is Akeem, and I am the founder, chairman, CEO, president, vice president, and the dean of Ran-DomU University. We offer a vast variety of courses, everything from psychology of the fake alpha male to cringe studies to pause 101. Now, if you're interested in joining this university, please call or text the number on the screen at 1555 Ran-DomU. Are you ready?
Sneako banned on Kick for talking to minors on Monkey app. Roy Percursion.
Is that true? No way. Is that actually true? Get out of here. No way. No way, dude. Is that actually true? Oh no. 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 Oh no! 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 That's terrible. Oh, you hate to see it. Boo-hoo. You hate to see that. No. Oh, that's funny. No, it's terrible.
I think you guys looking for clout because now he knows he's going to do well, right? Trying to bring people to his kick. All this saying, I saw like he wants to like say he wants to do a war now. It's like, it's not about a war. It's not about Muslim, Christian. It's not about politics. It's just about being a good friend and not being a good friend. That's not what you do. That's not what friends do when they lose everything like that, when your pockets get hurt. If you lost your job, would you want your friend to go laugh for a minute? Oh no, you're...
Oh no! 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 That's terrible. Oh, you hate to see it.
What type, like, that's not what friends do. And I saw he said, why don't I have any friends? Why does it, because everyone just seems like they don't want to be my friend. What do you think a friend is thinking when they see you do this? And I feel like Sarah Safari in the casino. After all the, and then people are like, it's a joke, it's a clip farm. You know, everybody knows what that is. Trying to redirect the followers to be like, Sneako's a Muslim, Sneako's this. That's what this is.
You got right there when this lied and said that I got her pregnant when I fucking did it. And then you dumbasses, 3 years later, believe some that makes the same allegations again. You fucking idiots.
In case you weren't aware, these three, the super grifters, or my very own personal nickname for these guys, the League of Extraordinarily Whack-Ass Bitches, were going to start themselves their very own podcast. Yes, like there isn't already enough podcasts out there, especially here on YouTube. There's only about 15 million different podcasts, so just go ahead and add another one to the litter, why don't you? But that was going to be the case until the grifting king Sneako himself.
Remember who you are. You are Cuck, a grifting king.
Decided he was going to pull out last minute. Unlike that guy who was piping down his girlfriend in that room next to him about 9 to 10 months ago when he was hanging out with Playback. But just like Sneako, this podcast never got off the couch.
Again!
Literally never did anything. This podcast has officially been less successful than the launch of Concord, and that lasted about 7 days on the server, and they spent 8 years making the game. Hell, this thing has bombed worse than Madam Web, and the only thing that bombed worse than Madam Web was Morbius, and the only thing that bombed worse than Morbius was Pearl Harbor and Ben Simmons' return to the NBA. Hell, even the Acolyte got a full season. Talk to Her is going to have a much more successful podcast than this KKK podcast. Than Myron's very own I Love White Penis podcast. Yes, no pause, full Diddy. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Myron. So yes, full Diddy. But please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I haven't talked about Fresh and Fit in quite a few videos, and I hope anybody who's new to the channel goes back and check out some of my past videos because, boy, I've been thinking I'm on quite the roll lately, and maybe not. Maybe that's just all in my head. It's just like an artist who actually thinks all their good songs never get any likes. It's the same thing as a creator here on the internet.
Shut up. We're ready to go. It's less than a week away. And he goes ghost. Like, he quietly decides he's gonna bail, doesn't tell anybody, ignores us when we ask, And then finally he goes, oh yeah, I'm not going to go. And the best part is he doesn't even make up an excuse. He doesn't even say like, oh, it's a bad timing, maybe some other time. Because that's like, what a polite person would do. They'd propose an alternative date. He jumps in and says, no, it's bad for my career. Like, you might as well just say, no, I need to sell out. No, sorry, it's not going to, I won't be able to make money if I do this. Like, just say less. I mean, hey, and to his credit, at least it's honest. He goes, yeah, it's bad for my career. It's like, so that happened on Tuesday.
So once that came about, he was like, I don't need this podcast, you guys. This is going to be a terrible look. I need to start thinking about my brand. I'm finally back on YouTube. I'm finally back on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good, guys. I can't F this up this time because you know what? As much as I want to say I didn't miss the money, as much as I want to say like it didn't matter that, I'm out here speaking my piece. I'm getting to speak my truth and say what I want to do and putting on all these BS documentaries and fake kick streaming and stuff like that. And I feel good about it. I didn't feel good about it at all. I hated myself. I hated having to settle for this. I hated looking at my bank account and realizing the money that could have been there wasn't there anymore. And the fact that I couldn't just pay off as many, OnlyFans models to come over and kick it with me as much as I could. It was drying up.
Because he's got his YouTube, he's got his Twitch. A better deal came along. He was going to do the show with us. Then a better deal came along. He wasn't getting so much action. He said, hey guys, let's get the ball rolling. Let's do the podcast. Then his Twitch got unbanned. Then his YouTube got unbanned. Then a better offer came along. He said, you know what, guys, sorry, things are now going well for me. I'm going to bail, actually.
Now, this is one of those points where it's like, I don't want to agree with the racist, but if it's obviously true, it's true. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Sneako felt like things were going good. Remember, for about, 24 hours, this man was freed. They finally freed Sneako on YouTube and Twitch, and he's like, oh yeah, the money is coming back. He's dancing. He's throwing up dollar bills in the club at this point. He's feeling real good about himself. He's ready to go ahead and just break out the credit card because he knows that the money is going to be there until
Sneako has now been banned on Kick. In the past 48 hours, he is banned on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
It stopped. Money's no longer going to be there because he was immediately banned off of both of those platforms again. So yeah, the money dried up just like that for Sneako, and he got kicked off of Kick, the platform he had just got a contract from. No money. Bank account dried up like an old lady. I mean, it is sad.
Then he gets rebanned on YouTube, rebanned on Twitch, then he got banned on Kick. So yeah, that was funny to me. That was hilarious. Because he had just got done telling us this earlier that day, the same day, he said, yeah, guys, I got to bail. I'm totally going to you guys over because, we planned it all out. That was our date. We all spent money. We're all ready to go. He ghosted. Then he went ghost because a better offer came along. And then he gets banned on Kick. So I said, yeah, LOL. That's hilarious.
I'm telling you, times were tough. At Sneako, it was rough out there. Going to events and people are out there shunning you. Over there shunning me for I Show Speed and showing me for, Casa Net. They were like big timers and they acting like I'm nothing. Why? Oh my God, I'm Sneako. Nobody gave a shit about me. That's what happened. That's a dark place to be in. And that's where Sneako was. Tough place. But the thing is, he bailed on his boys. And you know what? They're like, we don't play that. Myron, he doesn't play that stuff. Oh no, I don't like people bailing on me. Aiden Ross bailed on him. Oh my God. How dare the curly-haired man bail on him? Because that friendship, he's trying to still work it out. But that's only because Myron needs to collaborate with that man because he can get them clout. Other than that, there's no need for these friendships. I mean, these people suck so much balls. Like, I'd hate to be these guys, Dennis. It would be a terrible job. Also, it'd reek, considering all this ball sweat, all the duck butter, you know what I'm saying? The gooch sweat that you're getting from them, stuck all up in their gums, the pubes in their teeth, always plucking it out. I mean, that's how much these guys suck. I'm sorry, Mom, for it to be so graphic, but Jesus.
You and a few others are the only crazy ones that do it.
Yeah, Myron, do you think it's funny that I got banned?
No, I'm fucking pissed off, bro.
Okay, do you think that it's something to joke about?
Different people have different senses of humor, but I mean, like I said
that's what I'm
before.
saying, bro. Like that's the difference. That's why I said this on the phone to you yesterday. Myron, since I've met him, is one of the only loyal people in the industry. Is one of the only people that I know I can count on. That is on my side, right? I can't say the same about almost pretty much anybody else in the industry. I don't think nobody comes to mind, and that because we have something in common. Like we both want to wake men up. We both want to get Israel out of America. We both want to. We're both Muslim at the end of the day. We're both brown. We're both fucking at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I also understand the need to unite with others that might not share the same religion and or skin color to reach more people. And we all have a common goal here. You know what I mean? And I think, arguing over little things here or there, yes, there are differences.
One more time.
At the end of the day.
One more time. I got to hear that
Brown.
again.
Understand the need to unite with others that might not share the same religion and or skin color to reach more people.
One day, Myron's gonna finally understand that he isn't Goku, he isn't Tanjiro, and he damn sure ain't Naruto. And I know that man watches anime and he would understand these references, but he is none of those characters. He cannot keep bringing people from the dark side and the light side together for one common good. That ain't gonna happen because first of all of them are in different parts of the dark side, it seems. Most of the stuff they talking about isn't stuff that I want to hear about or be a part of. White supremacy, don't want none of it. What Sneako be talking about, I don't want none of that grift. All Myron's like He-Man women hating shit, don't want any part of it. Hating on all the Jews, I don't want any part of that. I don't want any part of any of the stuff that they have cooking over there because it's all bad. But for whatever reason, this man's always trying to bring everybody together. Oh, let's hold hands. Habitat for humanity type of shit. And that's not going to be the reality. Can't do it with these people. Sneako is almost finally woke up, like he finally snapped out of it. Like he finally had an enlightening. Oh my God, these guys aren't with us. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, I don't know how many people have been trying to tell you this for like a year and a half now, but yeah, they're not with you. It ain't, they're not like us. They hate you. Kill the blacks, kumbaya. That's all it is. And you finally understand that now? Like, how many times did the guy have to tell it to your face? Nick Fuentes has been very open about his hate towards you, but you just have been too stupid to see it or understand it, which is just mind-blowing to so many people. Like, when people say, I don't like you, and they laugh, I mean, there's a point in time where you understand that they really don't like you because when you start thinking about, you know what? I don't have anything really in common with this person. Every time they see me, they always say some like Schneidi Marcus type of things. They're always belittling my people around me, but they want to do it with a smile and laugh and kind of joke around it so I don't like punch them in the face so they don't think I'm getting their sarcasm. They're those type of people, the ones who openly joke about you to your face, but they want to smile and wave. Sneako was just too stupid to ever understand that was happening the whole time he was hanging out with his good old pal Nick Fuentes, the man that he said was going to be president one day. Really? My God. I mean, like, I don't understand how much semen you can consume of somebody's for you to get to the point where you actually think this way. I mean, this is just crazy. Like, drinking the Kool-Aid and like deciding to literally put on the black Nikes and think aliens are going to abduct us is one thing, but this is another. To actually have people who would just hang you up by rope, pour gasoline on you, and just light you up and just watch you ignite and just have a kumbaya ceremony around you is just crazy to me. The fact that you don't understand that, like, what white supremacy really is. No, it's not that just everyday whites want to take over the world, because not every one of them thinks that way. It's these crazy alt-right and these crazy, well, the alt-left don't talk like this. They talk a completely different game. But these crazy white supremacists, the world that they want to create is not a good place. It has a lot of tiki torches. It has a lot of burning crosses. It has a lot of churches that have a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean, people talking in tongues, snakes. It's a dark reality. I mean, we are already living in the alt. So why are we going to push this even further? Why? You want to know what I was just thinking? Real talk for just a second. When I listen to Myron speak to his friends, his peers, the Sneakos, the Nick Fuenteses, the Zerkas, the Freshes, these people that he befriends in these spaces, he really talks to them like they're his best friends. Like, if he had a best friends list, if he had to invite people to his wedding or people that were expected to come to his funeral, these are the individuals that would be there. And when I really think about it, I almost feel sorry for this guy. To have literally like the shittiest spider web of friends to have in my life. This was worse than when Donovan Sharp had his wedding and he had no family members or actual friends other than people that existed on the internet to be there for him in his greatest moments. That's what this is for Myron. To think these are your besties. There is no family. There's no other friends. Like the dude, what happened to the dudes who were piping you down when you were back in college on the boating team? What happened to those guys? Do y'all not hang out anymore? These are your best friends? White supremacists? Grifters? Guys who pay for 304s? Geppettos? Petasaurus Rex? I mean, homie, I almost feel for you at this point. This is really sad. This needs therapy. This reeks of 911. Help, I need an adult. That's what all of this says. Please, somebody else be my friend. When he speaks to these people, I will talk to him about it. He means it. Like, I gotta mend these friendships. This would be worse than being in the zombie apocalypse and being left with the worst people you knew in this reality to be left with to be your friends. The people you hated the most during the normal times are now the only people left that you can talk to. Now that the world has gone to shit. Now you have to be their best friends, and somehow over time it's happened. And they're still the terrible people that they were before, but somehow y'all are friends. I mean, this whole thing is just wild to me. Just to think like that. This is sad. This is real sad. Myron is so ashamed that he won't even go by his original name. He hates his skin. He hates black people, and he's supposed to be half black. I mean, he's falling out with Fresh. I mean, that is going to be one sad, terrible thing. That's horrible. Like, that's just losing weight with his best friends, like Fox and the Hound. One of them got shot, though, or ran over by the train. Him or Fresh, I just... Watching it come to an end at some point in time, that's going to be tough. Because, you know, people sometimes just have to go a different way, and that's life. And that's what's going to happen here. And their whole dynamic was like Pinky and the Brain. And come to find out that Pinky was the smart one the whole time, just like it really was in the original cartoon. Just in case you didn't know, my whole Pinky and the Brain theory when it came to Myron and Fresh was the whole fact that really at the end of the day, Fresh was the smart one and he was Pinky. Pinky always turned out to be right in Pinky and the Brain. No matter how much Brain had these theories, these ideas, these processes, the way he put things together, the plan, right? Well, guess what? The plan never really worked. And Pinky, whatever BS he was spewing at the beginning, always turned out to be right. Fresh, and the whole fact that he's like, hey man, I don't really want to talk about all this crazy stuff about the Jews or hating on every other race and religion that exists out there. I don't think that's good for the brand. And I like having money so I can trick it off on hoes. So if you're going to mess that up, Myron, I'm going to have to branch away at some point in time. I'm going to have to grow my wings and fly. So that's Fresh, and Myron's out here doing this thing. I mean, out here trying to save KKK members out here on the internet. I don't get it. That man's still banging on the door to get into the white, supremacist rally, and they still won't let him in. And he's still upset about it. I just don't know what you think you're missing. Are there raffles or something that's going on in there? They playing bingo? They having some type of, new Twister games taking place? I mean, what's going on? Diddy parties? I don't know. I guess I'll never understand. I'll never understand. This rant was completely different or completely random, but henceforth the name. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video.